My name is Stephen Kimani Gikungu, and I love the Lord as my personal savior. And I'm blessed and privileged to be working in this great institution. Presently, I'm the CEO of Marion Schools, which was started in 1983, and I joined the school in 1991 when I was a young man. Over the years, we've seen Marion grow, and our vision as Marion School is to be a school of first choice for parents, for staff members, and for the learners. We see Marion School as a school that actually, even before CBC started, we were still in it because we have 4 domains. And the first one being our intellectual domain, whereby we look at the goals of each and every learner, because we believe that each and every learner has the potential of achieving whatever goal that they want. Secondly, we have the issue of the reading, because we believe and I believe that if a child or a learner can be able to read, they can be able to achieve whatever they want to achieve. Then we have the physical domain, whereby it takes care of the body of the learner. And then we have the emotional domain, whereby it checks on the well-being, the emotion of that learner. And finally, we have the spiritual domain. That's an all-rounded learner that we envision to have here in Marion Schools.
My name is Kinu Sonege. I'm a head teacher in the Marion Schools, serving at the Nairobi campus. And at Marion Schools, we are inspired by God for excellence. Our vision is to be the schools of first choice for parents, learners, and the staff. Currently at the Marion Schools, we are becoming a CBC hub that will not only ensure that the learners acquire the core competences, but also to ensure that they excel in the different clubs and societies.
I would recommend any parent who has a child of school-going age to bring their children to Marion, because this is where we offer holistic education, right from the intellectual domain to spiritual domain, to physical domain, and to emotional domain. So all that is taken care of, and by the time the child is coming out of Marion, that child is balanced, that child is able to take care of himself or herself, that child is ready to face life outside Marion.
I have been in Marion Schools for the last 15 years, and it has been a journey. My personal mission is to ensure that I am serving God through the children and the staff that God has given me to lead. So why Marion Farmhouse School? This is a school where we offer the 4 domains. We offer the intellectual domain, we have the physical domain, we have the emotional domain, and we have the spiritual domain. So what we do with our children is that when you give us your child, we ensure that we give you back a whole child in the 4 domains. Then as a school, we are offering both curriculum, that's the CBC, the national curriculum, and the 844. So we have our grade 6 to 8 who are currently doing the 844. Then we have the rest of the classes doing the CBC curriculum.
My area of expertise is the percussion. Why we want to teach the kids early is because we would like to develop these talents early. Personally, I am jealous that these kids get these instruments at this tender age. Some of us were not as lucky. Nurturing the talents of these kids at this age is good in various ways. The main one is development of the brain, because music is one of the things that forces the mind to work, both sides of the mind to work at the same time. It also builds character when you give the children something to practice. It helps them focus on that one thing and also teaches them patience.
We cater for each and every child. For example, we have what we call differently abled learners that we integrate with other normal children, because they have to know how do other children integrate with the children who are differently abled. And that's how Marion School is. We want the learners, when they come out, to remember not only the school, but also to remember the staff members, the teachers who actually pass through their hands.
In case the children get ill or they are injured, they know that they are in safe hands. They will be provided medical attention, that is the basic medical care like first aid and some few advanced medical care, maybe in case of maybe fevers and some few illnesses that may occur. Also, we communicate with the parents, so in case the students are not okay, we call the parents and they can, maybe we take them to a better hospital, or the parents can be called to decide on the next steps that the children may have.
So ensure that when they are here in school, they are well looked after, especially in the area of catering. We have a very qualified catering staff. We have a very modern kitchen, and we ensure we have organized and arranged to ensure that our diet is always a balanced diet. We also serve the kind of meals that children enjoy, and we are very, very open. We make it very open so that we get feedback constantly from the learners. What do they think of what we are serving them? From the staff, what do they think of what we are serving the children? Because what we give the learners is exactly what the staff will take. Ensured that there is a library that is ideally meant to add value to what is being done in class. The learners have library lessons, and in that library we ensure that we have books that are of interest to the learners. We also, in the same library, have a section where we have computers connected to the internet to ensure that they can also do research on different topics of their learning. This and more, dear parents, are good reasons why you are a learner or your child in Marion schools will be very well taken care of, and you do his best or her best.
I welcome all of you to Marion Schools, a school where your child will transition to the next level, a very different person, because we will not only look at your child in the intellectual domain, but we will ensure that we bring up this child in all the 4 domains.
We have invested heavily in 2 areas, actually 3 areas. The first area is the infrastructure that we have, that actually we want to be top-notch institution in terms of infrastructure, in terms of that physical domain I was talking about, in the fields, in the classrooms, and across the board. Second area that I believe that is essential to invest in is the human resource, because each and every day, if we do not have our staff trained every week, every month, because that's actually what we do. We train every month. There's a training, any opportunity for training to be able to grow and actually know. Of late, we created a hub, which we are calling it the CBC hub, where we have the home science area that learners go to do their CBC stuff. The lab, which also they go to do some of the experiments, and even though we are in the process of actually putting up a studio for the creative arts, that is the dance, that is the drawing, that is the music, and across the board, that's where we want to be, that each and every child will be able to get their potential when they come out of Marion schools.